Hey everyone, today I'm lucky to be able to sit down with Emily Walker. She and her family own Benchwarmers and the Chestnut Street Grill, both in Duxbury. Thanks for taking the time today, Emily. Of
Of course. Thanks for having me, Matt.
course. So let's start with Benchwarmers. I know it's been around for a long time. It used to be across the street from where it is today. When did your family take over the business?
So my dad was actually working in corporate America, traveling to and from Boston back to Duxbury for, let's say, the first 10 years of my life or so. And then he just really wanted to stay home and be more of a family guy and be around for more like sporting activities and school events and things like that. So he just stumbled across Benchwarmers one day. We happened to live around the corner, and it's obviously been there for a long time. So stumbled across it, bought it, and it's been a staple in our life ever since. So that was probably 16 or 17 years ago now that we've owned Benchwarmers.
Nice. Yeah, I remember. I don't know. I took some time off from Duxbury when I was, after college and living in Boston. I came down. All of a sudden, it was across the street. I mean, I remember going there when I was a kid after on like half days after school, and it was always a staple. So it's great to see it didn't go anywhere, and a great family took it over.
Yeah, definitely. I think especially help moving it across the street help with like the frontage and beach traffic and stuff like that. So it just gave it more visibility and to outsiders and out of towners.
Excellent. And so now everybody in town knows the name Chestnut Street Grill. You guys opened about 4 years ago, and we all know Duxbury is a town that didn't have too many restaurants or bars, and it's been a lot of people have been excited, that you guys have opened. So how did you decide to open Chestnut, and how's everything been going?
So it's actually kind of a funny, weird, long story, can be kind of simplified. I actually went to college, got a 4-year degree in criminal justice, and when I was coming home for the summers, I was working at a restaurant down in Plymouth, and I fell in love with the industry. Obviously, I had done like the food aspect of it at Benchwarmers and grown up in, the kitchen part, but I'd never done like the service of tables and the bar and beer and liquor and all that. So it was a whole new animal when I was working in Plymouth. And I loved everything about it. Kind of worked my way up the totem pole. And when I graduated from college, I was planning on applying to law school and doing all these other things with my life. And my dad had always wanted to open like a casual in-town local bar, just like mom and pop and come as you are type place, exactly kind of what we have now. And there was a couple opportunities that kept coming about throughout the years, and he'd run them by me or see if I was interested. And I had other plans, and I didn't want to do that. I was done with the family business. So I don't know. I graduated from college. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next, grad school, find a job. I was still working down in Plymouth at the restaurant. And so he called me one day and said, I'm ready to sit down and sign a lease. You want to look at it? So next thing I knew, we were having a meeting. We bought the place. We took 2 months off to renovate it, flipped it, opened it, and I have never looked back on that decision since the day I made it.
Yeah, I know you guys have been packed really since day one, and you guys have a following in there, and so
It's definitely been a work in progress. I mean, when we first opened, it was a lot different than it is now, and that's primarily one of the reasons that we stayed closed on Tuesdays is because I needed a day for A, mental health sake, and B, so I could do projects and upgrade and, see what worked and see what didn't, because I'm young and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have any experience other than working in the restaurant before. Like I don't have any type of, business degrees or anything like that, hospitality degrees. So other than working at Benchwarmers, which is a totally different animal over there, I really just was kind of winging it, step by step. So I was teaching myself along the way. And, same thing with my parents. I think they kind of expected one thing. And when we opened, it was much more and much more successful and entailed than we envisioned. And, you just take it day by day and you just crush it and you just keep going. So, it's definitely been something that has evolved over time and, people have come to love it, and we have a lot of regulars, and that's what makes it worth it. It's the people that come in and enjoy, and I get to see them enjoy their time and enjoy, being with their friends, and that's what I like about it most.
you guys have learned obviously really quickly, and you've really overcome some challenges. But everybody, you know, does seem to love it when they go in there. And I know you've been doing a lot on social to reach out to people. And really in that, I know that the bar scene, the live music and sports games, they were big draws for everybody to go to Chestnut. And obviously those things have been on hold for a little while. But, at least most restaurants got some good news from the governor recently. And you guys are now planning to open for outdoor dining on Friday, which is awesome. What exactly are your plans?
Yeah, we're excited. It's been a long time coming. I mean, we miss seeing people and hanging out with people and serving them here and rather than just sending them on their way. So as of right now, we're kind of up in a gamble waiting for the town to kind of approve our expansion of seating. So basically, because we have our outdoor seating already, we want to maximize it. I mean, we can't seat anyone indoors, so we want the most out of what we have here, and we want everyone to be able to come. As of Friday, we're going to open for outdoor seating. It's going to be Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. As of right now, we have 7 tables, brand new picnic tables, all fluorescently painted, and they stand out. They look good. There's 6-person tables, so we're accepting reservations only. Parties of 4 to 6. The state said they can have more than 6 people at each table. So we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. It's kind of just waiting for the town to send out, their little pamphlet of what we have to do and what we have to abide by and the changes we have to make and make sure we're good with them. And as soon as we get that green light, we're ready to go. We want to go back to normal and see everyone again. So,
yeah, I know everybody, in town that I speak with is excited just to get out and really explore any restaurants that, they can really get out of the house and sit outside and get back to normal, the way things work. So I know I drove by today and it looks great out there. You guys should be, fully booked as soon as you open.
I hope so. That's the plan. I mean, it's been a long time coming, like I said, and we're ready, we're ready to see people. And at the same time, we have to remember that, there are these safety standards in place. So customers do have to wear a mask when they're not at their tables. So if they go inside to use the bathroom, and, we do have to keep the tables 6 feet apart so that parties aren't interacting and there's social distance between them. So, there are things that we will be enforcing because we do want to keep everyone safe and we want to keep everyone happy and healthy. And so, as much as we want to get back and we want it to be the, fun, crazy Friday nights that it used to be, it's, we still have to take our time and be careful. So,
I mean, worst thing you can do is push it and then have to take steps back. So, yeah. No worries at all. Well, Emily, thanks so much. Everybody, I will put the contact information below, but one thing Emily did mention earlier is they don't do much online as far as reservations and things, so you're going to want to call in. But you can find them on Facebook and a lot of updates there. They're located at 8 Chestnut Street in Duxbury. And Emily, best of luck with the new opening, reopening, I should say. And thanks for taking the time again today.
Yeah, thanks again, Matt. I really appreciate it.
You got it. I hope to see you soon.
See you soon.